What's up, y'all? This is day 11,568 of me being homeless. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat. I'm munching on some Gardettos. You really gotta have a taste for these joints. I ain't had these in years. So, just a little update, and I touched on this yesterday. The video has not been done uploading. So I moved to Atlanta abruptly. Did not let anybody know where I was, but because, like I've been telling y'all, all of my devices are tracked, they know where I am. So I went through a staffing agency. I called on that Friday. I called a bunch of them. That Friday when I got down here. And I started this job Tuesday. Come to find out, his family works on that job. All of them been stalking me. All of them been watching me, reporting back to him what I'm doing, who I'm talking to, whether or not I'm in a relationship, like personal questions being asked and all this type of bullshit. And then the males that were working with me, all of them got the same funny ass shape. All of them, why the fuck y'all built like that? So all of them got the same funny ass shape, built the same way, you know. Then my supervisor, which is related to him, starts to come on to me, and he's looking for me to do a particular thing. Regarding body language that only my ex knows about. So that's red flag number one. All right. And I know it's like I'm not giving you it may look like I'm not paying attention, but I am. But I have to be aware of my surroundings, because cars have been pulling up, watching me, stalking me, all this type of shit. So I have to be aware of my surroundings, y'all. But it's crazy. Like, I'm just trying to make a living and get back on my feet. So mind you, when I peeped it, I didn't say anything at first. I had to think about how I wanted to handle the situation, because I knew, number one, if I reported it, I'm gonna get fired. But then number two, this is the same thing that happened on the last job, where I was being watched and stalked and monitored. I could not, excuse me, y'all, every time I went to the restroom, people would follow behind me. It's just like, and with their phones taking pictures of me every fucking day. So it's just like, if I don't say nothing, I'm still gonna get fired. So the last time, I was like, on the last job, I said, I know if I say something now, I'm gonna get fired. So I chose to wait. Ended up being fired anyway. So this time I was like, well, they're gonna fire me anyway, might as well go ahead and make the report. I kid you not, when I came back to work, they had me work my whole shift, but then they added on new responsibilities that I don't normally do. But this particular responsibility had to do with my credentials, so they were trying to get me to scan shit into the system. What they wanted to do was say, oh, you made an error on this, so when they fired me, they can have a backup plan. But no, what my manager was saying is, go ahead and log in. And I tried to log in, but it kept kicking me out. She said, oh, that's because you already logged in on another device. Why the fuck am I logged in on another device? If I'm not, if that ain't my normal responsibilities, if that's not my normal area that I work in, why you got me logged in on another device set up? every job that I've been going to, y'all, this female been having people set me up to do certain things in which I am not doing, but they're making it look like I have done it because you have my information, because you have my credentials and all this type of stuff. It's not true. The thing about this is, and this is why I don't trust Christians, because everybody likes to hide behind Christianity, and they like to say, I'm a Christian, I'm a pastor, I'm a minister, I have my own church, I have my own organization, this, that, and other. But y'all have no idea who these people actually are in their day-to-day lives. Like, this whole family has been targeting me because of my ex. Okay, and I just found out, like, when I look back at all of the other jobs that I have had, her hand has been in every one of these, because it's a pattern now. Like, you can't deny it. Every job that I've had, the same shit been going on. It's the same shit, being monitored, harassed, and watched. People standing behind me. Like, I turn around, bitch, you already here? Like, no. Like, this shit is uncalled for. This shit been going on for the last 5, 6, 7 years. And I'm like putting 2 and 2 together, because at first I'm like, okay, I knew it was unjust, I knew it was wrong, but now that I'm seeing everything, how it's playing out, the way that it's playing out, now I'm able to put 2 and 2 together and see, okay, so this is coming from this particular area of my life, and this is why this is happening. But the thing about it is, y'all, if somebody don't want you, there's no need to cause chaos and drama in somebody's life. Y'all need to learn how to move on. Y'all need to learn how to accept rejection. And it's so crazy, because people are being harmed every day just because people can't accept rejection. Like, I have been living in my car from hotel to hotel. Like, even when I applied for an apartment, I got denied. Like, that shit ain't never happened to me. I've always been independent. I've always had my own. Like, this shit has never happened to me. If it's one thing you could say about me, I've always had my own. I've always had my own car. I've always had my own job, apartment, places. Like, this shit don't happen to me. So these people are trying to sabotage me because, number one, you feel rejected by my ex, and number two, the other ex feels rejected by me, and they came together to try to come against us because, well, I don't even know how my other ex feels. I don't even know how my ex feels. I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but I've been telling him, like, look, your bitch is a groupie. You need to get this hoe. But y'all, this is my life. This is where the fuck I'm going. This is what the fuck I'm going through. And it don't make no sense. I'm telling you, I've been poised. They keep poking the bell. And let's just say, if I was to snap, then it's gonna be like, oh, okay, she doing this and she doing that. Bitch, this shit been going on for 7 years. 7 years. And I know most of y'all would like, make a police report, call the police. I do that every time. Every time I call the police, my calls get routed to another individual. One time, I was in Alabama, and somebody from Houston called me from the police office. Mind you, that's where I moved from, and that's where they from. And they have police officers on payroll doing shit to hide shit and all this type of stuff. Like, this shit's so crazy, y'all. I don't even think y'all understand. I caught a call from the hotel last night. Like, my nose and everything. But yeah, so my calls be getting routed and shit, or they'll call me from, and one time I called, I said, well, if you calling me, you're supposed to be the sheriff that's on duty. Why are you calling me from Texas? Oh, that's just what the number says. Then he hung up and called me back from an Alabama number. people that sit in these high places and have money and all these resources are able to do a lot of stuff to try to hide a lot of things, and y'all don't realize it. People that stand on the pulpit preaching God's word, they the most corrupt. Anyway, I need to walk Jimmy. I'll catch back up with y'all. Alright, so I walked Jimmy and now he and I are chilling. He is in need of a haircut all over again. It's just like he just got a haircut, like, I don't know. It was like before we left Alabama, and y'all, I'm literally coming down with a cold. It was so cold last night. I don't know. But today has not been my best. I've been upset. Normally I'm in this bubbly attitude, but I'm so sick of this season that I'm in. It's like every time I have things going for me and things appear to be going in a positive direction, then they find out about it. It's like they sabotage it. It's like I've never seen anybody so obsessed with an individual. Like both of them are so obsessed. Like she's mad because I exist, and whatever she has going on with my ex, I promise y'all, I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but it must be something oh so horrible for her to be so fixated on me. And then the other guy is mad because I don't want to be with him, and he feels, I guess, like he's in, like, I don't know what the fuck these folks got going on with these people in their minds and stuff. It's crazy how delusional people really are. But y'all, this is my life. I am chilling right now. Gas is $4.19. The lowest that I've seen so far, gas over here was like $4.09, and the highest I saw was like $4.29. Y'all, the number 42 could be significant for somebody. You could be born in 42, you could be 42, I don't know. But y'all, I'm just trying to remain positive regarding everything, considering everything that I'm going through. Trying to still stay poised and in good character, y'all. It's just, it be hard because people constantly like test you over and over and over again because they want a reaction out of you, because they want to feel big about the things that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like... And then I pray to God and I talk to God and I'm like, Spirit, like, why? What is it that you're trying to show me during these times? What is it that you want me to see? Like, why am I still in this particular season? And true enough, it's like, I'm not really... Excuse me, y'all. I'm not really like bent on losing that job because high key, it was a lot of work and my body, like... It's not something I would have made a career out of, basically. So in hindsight, it was kind of like a blessing in disguise. I just wish that I had something else that was backed up for me. I have put in so many job applications. I've still been promoting my business as well. It's just been... My life has been a movie, like a Lifetime Hollywood movie, like... My grandfather even, like, he said I was gonna be a celebrity because the way that I dress and all this type of stuff. Yeah, I used to have like heels in every color. I'm talking about like white, pink, yellow, red, blue, baby blue, like yeah. So it's crazy how people could see certain things in your life. But yeah, so I have to figure out, you know, what I'm gonna be doing. At this point, I just figured that since this is an ongoing thing, I might as well continue to vlog about it more and share different updates about my life, this car life stuff. My car needs to be washed so badly. So I figured I might as well just document it all and do car chronicles, since this season of my life evidently ain't going nowhere no time soon, child. So that's all I have for y'all. I'll update y'all in a little. Yeah, I just had a meltdown. I've been going off on everybody. It reminds me of the time when I was pregnant. I need to turn my necklace around. It reminds me of the time when I was pregnant and I cried at the nail salon because my toes It's a big deal. My toes did not match my fingers. It was like a shade off, but it was very noticeable to me. Like, child, when I was pregnant, I was crying about everything. But I basically had a meltdown because of this prolonged situation, and things not turning out the way that I thought that it would. And just knowing that, like, I did nothing to, like, deserve this, or, like, be here in this predicament. Like, it just fucks with me to know, like, I haven't done anything, like, you know. But I don't know what God is doing in my life, but I'm just trying to trust that everything is gonna be okay. So I'm about to eat. Jimmy and I are about to eat, and then I'll check back with you guys later. I'm walking my dog, and Jimmy just came back to the car. And this truck is like right behind. Why? For what? For what? Every time I park somewhere, shit like this always happen. Like, there's always a random motherfucking car or truck that parks beside me. This shit happen all the time. All the fucking time. I just left the last destination that I was at because of this. There was a white expedition that pulled up beside me and Jimmy, and I decided to move, and I came down here. And all I'm doing is like, this is what I be telling y'all. This is what I'm telling y'all. It's always different cars. They always, like, this shit can happen. People watch me, pay people to stalk me, pay people to, both of them are doing this shit. I have not had no privacy in the last 5-6 years. It's been the same shit. And then when you report the shit to the police, they gaslight the fuck out of you. Like, it be the intimidation tactics for me. They see all I'm really trying to do is live my life. I'm trying to be successful. I'm trying to regain my stability. And this is what they do. These people have been stalking me and harassing me for the past 5-6 years. They have been trying to sabotage me. There's so many things that I have to do, and it's like they're trying to run me into the dirt. People are paying people to not hire me, paying people to fire me. Even when I go and get my taxes done, they're asking me personal questions, invading my privacy, putting information in their phone. And so I get up and I'm like, okay, well, no, thank you. And then I try to go to another tax service. Like, this shit is on another level. The way that I'm being stalked, the way that I'm being harassed, the way that my personal information is being obtained and gained and utilized, and it's like constant setup after setup after setup. These motherfuckers are really gunning for me, and I hadn't done a thing. So I'm out here. It's about 9 o'clock, and this dude pulls up, and he has this gray Camry, I think. It's dark in color with tints, and purple shirt, blue jean shorts, dreads, walking around. And he looked like he finna walk up to my car until I look up. This is like, this happens often, where when I'm sitting in my car, there's people that walk like real close to my car, or act like they're gonna walk, not even act like, but they're like walking towards my car. But when I look up, that's when they go the other way, like they're trying to catch me off guard. So he was parked like right there. He circled around. He was watching me. That's why I'm saying, I'm telling y'all, my phone tracked. I've had a number of phones. Every one of them get tracked some kind of way. So he circles around me, and then he goes and parks over there. So I'm watching and I'm looking and everything, and like he walking around here like he finna walk over here to the restaurant, and then he comes back. But every time he's watching me, like, and when he looks up, I'm watching him, and then he got his phone out talking or something like that, or like a white screen or some shit like that. And then he goes to the Quick Trip and he parks like in this little area where I guess he felt like, oh well, I'm gonna park over here and I can see her, but she can't see me. Bitch, I seen you. And so then I guess he peeped that, and then he went around the other side, and maybe he's trying to watch me from there. Yo, now here comes another car that pulls up, and they circle around, spun in here. Like, what the fuck is going on? First the car was on this side, now there's a car on this side, child. Let me move. And it's like, you know, every time something like this happens, I end up moving, but it's still different cars and they still find me. So it's just like, at this point, why move? Where do I go? Same shit. Different car, different day. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I'm tired, y'all. So we got one on the left, one on the right. What's the purpose? What's the motherfucking plan? It's a little hot. It's a little toasty. Hey y'all. So first of all, my brows are a mess, but I'm doing the best that I can. Granted, the situation that I'm in, I really like this eyebrow pencil. It's by Elf. So I just gotta change my clothes. Last night was hard for me to sleep because these weird cars kept on following me and parking next to me, and I showed y'all the video of I need to clean my brows. So shit, I'm trying to like show y'all the ins and outs and everything, but so let me take this seatbelt off because I ain't going nowhere. If y'all know anything about me, y'all know I'm gonna have my seatbelt on. That's one thing about it. I need to redo my hair, my bun. So last night was really hard for me to sleep because these cars kept on following me. It was like, this keeps happening to me. It happened to me in Houston. That's how I know who's doing it, who's responsible. So this girl has been having these people try to walk up to my car while I'm in it. And that happened last night. I'm in a completely different state. It happened in Birmingham, if I'm not mistaken, as well too. So this guy, he was walking around. First of all, like, he looked sketchy as hell, like doing all of this. He was walking around in circles, didn't I'm coming down with a cold, y'all, because when I was at the hotel room, night before last, it got like extremely cold. I was so cold. You know how you be so cold and you do not want to get out of bed, like you don't want to move, you just shaking and stuff. It was like one of them, and I ended up coming down with a cold. I forgot to bring some damn tissue so I could blow my nose. But anyway, yeah, so he was like hella sketchy, and walking around in circles, didn't have no real destination, but he kept looking up at me. And like every time it happens the same way. It happens the same way each time when these dudes do this. Like, or either I remember one lady, she walked like walk like hella close to my car, to my vehicle. It's like crazy. Like, this family, they hide behind Christian organizations and Christian counseling, marriage counseling, Christianity, and all this type of stuff, and they the whole time plotting to have me set up, robbed and murdered and all this type of stuff for no apparent reason. Like, I have literally been going through it because of this family, y'all. But anyway, like, it was hard for me to sleep last night because of what was going on, and I moved to another destination. Well, first of all, after that, another car, like when he left, he moved back. There was like a Circle K behind me, and so he parked behind. He went across the street and he parked, but the way he parked was that he could still watch me, he could still see me, and so he caught on to the fact that I could still see him, and he decided to go around the building. And then like maybe 10 minutes later, another car came and parked on the opposite side of me. Excuse me, y'all, I'm really coming down with a cold. So the other car parked on the opposite side of me, and this car is like the same car that I just saw when I was at another destination or whatever, and they bagged in. It has tinted windows. They bagged in, nobody ever got out, they just be sitting there. So I ended up finding a Walmart, and I slept here last night. It was really, really hard. I don't even remember falling asleep, and then I woke up after I realized that I dozed off, and I was just like, well, just fuck it, just go to sleep. So I let the seat back, and I slept for a little bit, like maybe an hour or two. Y'all, I'm so tired. I slept for like an hour or two, and stayed up. Jimmy slept well, and that makes my heart happy. But then let me see, I went in about 5:30, 6 o'clock, I think, when they opened, and used the restroom and all that jazz. And then I was like still super tired, and I was like, I'm gonna just stay here. I kept on trying to turn my ignition over, because I was like, well, where I'm gonna go? I don't really have no destination, but I need to move from this spot. And my ignition would not like turn over. It was not like you hear like any noise or anything, but it was just like stuck and it wouldn't turn over. So I took that as a sign, like maybe Spirit wants me to stay here, God wants me to just stay here. So I ended up just moving up to the parking lot, the space that I'm in now. And I just went ahead and let my seat back, and I said fuck it, and I went to sleep. I woke up around about 7:50, and there was this white truck cattle corner to me, about right there. I had woke up and they were watching me. This happened another time when I was in another Walmart, when I did that video about that car who had like abruptly stopped. It was by Marcel car service, and this car had been behind me in the same like area of my car. They had been behind me the whole time while I was sleeping. Like, this shit is so weird, creepy. It's just out of control, y'all. It's out of control. And I just can't wait until the season of my life is over. Like, every time I get a job, this girl, they sabotage me. Everywhere I go, they find out. They're having people on these jobs to watch me and stalk me. They're family members of, like they closely affiliated with them. I cannot believe, like, this is what I'm going through. It has been the most. My life is a movie right now. It legit is. Like, the things, and I know it may be hard to believe, but the things that I'm going through is shit that you see on TV. Shit that you watch in a movie theater. Like, and it's gonna be on the big screen. The things that I'm experiencing right now is like shit you go to the movies with your family or your significant other and watch. Like, I'm living this right now. Like, y'all would not believe. Like, these people have organizations, and this is why they have so much money, and they're able to throw the rock and hide the hands. They're able to cover up what it is that they're doing. Like, these people crazy. Like, they claim to help with psychotherapy, and they claim to help with marriage and Christian. Like, y'all, this is why I be telling y'all, it be the main ones talking about, oh, I'm a Christian, I teach on biblical faith and all this type of stuff, or glory to God and hallelujah, and I want to help you, and I'm a politician, and all of them be the main ones. Them be the main ones. That's why, like, y'all, I ain't gonna hold you, my trust all the way effed up. Cause after seeing that, like, no, I'm seeing this like firsthand. But yeah, I just changed clothes or whatever, and I don't really have an appetite, but I might just go ahead and eat. Find something to eat. I don't know what we're gonna eat today, but we'll vlog later.